Hello, everyone. Welcome back to week 7 of EGW. Um, we got a couple bangers for you guys tonight. Hey, hold on a sec. I don't know why I actually can't hear you.
How about now?
Something.
Better?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there
Did,
you go. Yeah,
did you?
well, Super Show subsided, so
There
everything
we go.
feels pretty good now.
Yeah, we're good. We're
I was
good.
saying, at least the Super Show is done and over with, and everything's kind of the fallout from whatever we've had from Super Show esque things, maybe a little bit lingering, but now we're kind of shaping the scene for what's going forward for our next big event. And it just kind of feels like people are either finding a placehold or they need to start winning and start finding their own placehold in EGW.
Absolutely. And there is definitely one person for sure that needs to find their placehold in here.
If
And
he's
that
ever
is
going to find it.
yeah, which is Timbo Slice. We are
Yeah.
running out of opponents for him. It's gone.
He's
It's got
definitely had chances. It's not like he hasn't had chances, I think. So
yeah. The even the GM this week was trying to figure out who to even put up against them. For everyone, it's still a mystery. Even for Timbo Slice himself, he has no idea who he's going up against tonight. We don't even know who he's
yeah, I
going
mean,
up against tonight.
he came to the GM. The GM was like, "How many more chances can I give you? Like, we're running out of opportunities. You know what? I've heard about some people maybe wanting a shot at to get in on EGW, seeing the bunnies come in here and make a name for themselves. So maybe he's got something cooking up. We'll have to see later tonight."
Absolutely. And but of course, we have all the rest of our superstars are here tonight. We even have Ross coming back for the main event as our new EGW champion, taking on the Professor of Pep in our main event.
Yeah, I know that Professor Pep doing his damnedest was in backstage, and when Ross came back with his super hot wife talking to the GM about being like, "Yeah, I could do whatever I want. I could be here whenever I want. I'm done with my vacation, but who knows? A vacation might be around the corner." The Professor Pep actually popped out of a potted plant and kind of just pepped on him and said, "Oh, then you could fight me tonight." And then the GM was like, "It's official." So I mean, Ross doesn't fear anybody, but I mean, the Professor Pep, anything could happen. He could pop out of anywhere.
Literally, the Professor of Pep doesn't fear anyone either. He just pops out and says Pep and dips. Hell
Doesn't even
for
care about losing. Guy's so weird.
hell for all we know, he's gonna do what he ended up doing to Timbo at the Super Show and just pop out of nowhere and just start swinging in frame one. Who
Yeah, man.
knows?
Or or he might just lay down and get pinned and not care. I don't know. He's kind of
Yeah.
a wild card.
Yeah, we never know with him. But it seems like every week he brings something new to the table. So who really knows with
Yeah.
him?
And for a main event, I'm sure he'll put on a show, and I'm sure he'll pep on him. I mean, starting the night off as well too. It was kind of a mystery what was going to happen with Lahroo after the EGW Super Show. We weren't really too confident in the ability from Maloney to be the person that's going to help guide Lahroo to the championship pinnacle that he was so familiar with. And after a couple weeks in a row of losses and not feeling like he really had what he had before Maloney, he went solo and actually put up a great showing last week. And maybe a little bit more of an edge of a side to him. And I think now even more so than before, he wants to show and prove that he can hit the earn five on anybody, and he's going to try to do it tonight against a guy that never has been pinned in EGW as far as I know, and Derek the Destroyer, and that's a hell of a matchup. I mean, Derek, you wouldn't even think of that as one of the biggest high flyers and impact movers that we have right now, but Lahroo just has so much strength.
Lahroo is, I would argue, is definitely one of our strongest superstars that we have on the roster. Uh, like you said, he's been wanting to just hit earn fives. Not now that it seems like he's been dropping Maloney. Maloney hasn't didn't show up last week. He had one hell of a match. He even came out victorious for the first time in almost a month. So, so well, so maybe he might be able to get a pin on Derek, who
Doesn't get
somehow
pinned.
blacks out every time he gets pinned, but we try not to mention that to
But we
him.
move on because if I say it again, he's gonna throw me in the ring and then coffin drop me, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't know if
Yeah,
you want to deal with that. Our Carzon
no,
was our victim every week, so
no, I'm good. I'm still trying to get reimbursed for when the Chubby Bunnies decided to attack the Great Minds backstage.
yeah, they got your car. They avoided mine somehow, but barely, and then the ambulance took a little bit of a beating too.
Yeah. And speaking of I was gonna say strong people. We do have Turk versus Sean Morris as well. Um, we got we got high flyer, strong guy. We'll have to see if Sean Morris can keep up with the with some stamina, be able to keep putting pressure on the Turk, and maybe get a pinfall on him.
Yeah, Turk has been having some kind of on and off week type of deal going on. I mean, last week versus Jameson, even though me and you know Jameson by this point is one of those like sheer determination, is going to win by any cost because he believes in himself. Turk taking the loss last week, beating Ben the previous week, losing to Jameson the week before, beating Ross, but Ross is the champion. Like it's just kind of like an on and off like week. It feels like for Turk, he gets angry every week. He bleeds more every week. So it just, I guess, this week versus Sean, is he going to be able to keep up? Sean's such a high flyer. That pyro that's going to cost us half our budget is going to be exuberant. So is that going to intimidate Turk? What happens in this match? You know?
Yeah, honestly, who knows what's going through Turk's head at any given moment. Sometimes you see a little bit of the wheels turning, and then you just see his eyes just glaze over, and he just sends it.
Empty space. Yep, just all empty space.
it yeah, pretty
Um,
much.
I mean, any it can go either way. I mean, I believe in Turk's abilities, and he showed up super strong the first couple weeks. It's just maybe a couple off weeks. But on the flip side of it, Jameson, like we said, another impressive win over Turk. Another notch in the belt towards the top of the tower and where we're trying to get to. Possibly him versus Ross. But in his way this week is B, and B is also not to be messed with. 7 pins during the Super Show. Just an absolute force in the ring. Easily one of the best high flyers, the queen of the ring, if you will. B versus Jameson tonight. That should be a nice little battle.
Yeah, honestly, I am a little bit jazzed about that one because bees fly. Jameson, former pilot. I mean, that kind of goes
Yeah.
hand in hand. I feel like that match will have insane spots.
Yeah, and I mean, both knowing how to land, but Jameson being a former pilot, like you said, knowing how to maybe take things down and help them land. So is it going to be some kind of grounding experiment for Jameson on B, or will B be able to fly and sting, and the bee sting can literally come out of nowhere? We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of the bee stings come out of B on multiple occasions on multiple weeks. Um, and then we also have the other side of the Tendo versus Jessica Rabbit matchup with Ben of the Great Minds taking on the other half of the Chubby Bunny, Stephanie Rabbit.
Yeah, Stephanie came out last week to provide that superior intellect and that ground and pound and that wrestling and the tenacity for the chubby bunnies. The thing about it is, you know, Jessica's so beautiful and just such a charismatic and open and flamboyant type of wrestler. You really get the emotionlessness from Stephanie, and it shows because you could tell that she's taught Jessica everything that she can in how to wrestle, and it's shown brightly last week, taking the victory over Tendo. And now it's really a matter of the two stronger, maybe the more athletic Ben to the ground and pound, maybe not as pertinent in this match because Ben may be able to defend it a little bit better than a high flyer like Tendo. Who knows what happens with this one? And Stephanie, I think, is ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, Ben does have a little bit of thoughts about going on underneath that Big EG hat that he has, especially have especially having his multiple degrees in almost everything. He kind of goes
Yeah,
crazy with it. And during that backstage brawl that did happen during the Super Show, he was actually holding his own against Stephanie Rabbit, unlike Tendo did during his backstage brawl.
I think just everything that culminates from everything from the Super Show to this point, to making statements and proving their worth and making sure that there's nobody in their way, and they go after probably the, if not the only team that makes more sense to them to be predominantly the driving force behind the tag division. I think they're going to challenge anybody and everybody to try to step up to them.
Absolutely. But I mean, without further ado, we are going to be getting into our first match of the night, which is Lahroo versus Derek.
The Destroyer.
Derek the Destroyer. Two big guys. One of them's a high flyer, drops coffins everywhere. The other one's been recently remembering how to hit ERM5s.
I wish I could hit an ERM5, but you know I'd break my back if I got up out of this chair.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I can't do myself any more in.
Honestly, probably the same. I mean, going to the
Gambas
gym
live too.
might
If
help me.
anybody wants to put points on one side or the other, whether you think Lahroo or Derek's gonna win.
Yeah, Gamba's up. Put your points in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 290 pounds, Lunchbox the Machine.
I mean, Lahroo's kind of gotten lucky with being able to keep his pyro at this point, honestly.
If he puts wins together like he did last week, I could see him asking for more pyro, and I'm not gonna say to him, dude, look at his arms. It's way bigger than mine.
Yeah, like look at how insanely veiny his arms are, as well as literally every part of his body.
Yeah, I think he's just one long vein skin on it.
Yeah, he probably does have one little vein hiding in his pants somewhere. But it does look like Lahroo is really focused on getting another win, getting himself back up into contention for the EGW championship, because we don't have a rematch clause or anything. So unfortunately, if you lose the title, you gotta take down the chin and build yourself back up to the top.
ERM5s will do that though soon. ERM5s will do that. So if he hits him tonight, maybe he's got his weight built back up.
Yeah, maybe he has to hit 5 ERM5s, and maybe that just puts him right up to the top, getting another match against Ross. And maybe this time without a third party being there, possibly just a one-on-one match, and beating Ross this time.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 460 pounds, Chaotic Derek the Destroyer.
And now we got Derek making his way to the ring, as confident as always, knowing in his mind that he has never been pinned. But we don't like to talk about the times that he has.
He's gonna literally walk by us. Like, I can't say anything about that. Derek has never been pinned before. That is crazy.
Never once.
Away from like he could fly off the rope and hit me from way back here. Like, I've seen the coffin drop go across the ring.
Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if he'd be able to hit a coffin drop from the left side of the ring and hit you still.
Yeah, so like I'm trying to avoid that, right? Like, this guy, this is my boy. I'm standing up right now. I'm clapping right now. I'm standing up. That's my guy right there.
See that he pointed over at you. He recognizes real.
That was nice of him, honestly. I thought he didn't even know who I was. Like how he forgets that he gets pinned. I thought he forgot me.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. You know?
Oh yeah.
Remember? God.
There's less veins.
We can't let him know.
He's got to focus on Lahroo. Lahroo versus Derek. As they get it underway, singles competition, one-on-one.
And Lahroo is
running neckbreaker out of the corner from Lahroo. He was quick with that one. Maybe trying to keep Derek off his feet because he knows Derek can kind of get up in the air.
As soon as Derek gets a little bit of momentum, it might be over. Oh, look at that! He's already going to the other side. Moonsault, unfortunately, Lahroo was already getting up and kind of missed it. Lahroo's got dodges. What's going on here?
Lahroo making me feel like he can actually block some stuff. This is crazy.
Lahroo's actually locked in. Oh, never mind. I lied. He's cooked. He's cooked. Hurricanrana.
Over the top, and this time looking for.
Oh!
Bit of a cannonball moonsault.
Oh,
there.
coffin drop.
Big coffin drop. Oh,
He didn't reach.
Missed.
He didn't reach this time. That's
Dude, I'm not as afraid
unfortunate.
anymore. I don't think he can reach me now that I'm thinking about it.
You say that now, but
Over the rope.
just you
Yeah,
wait.
I know, and then he's gonna go do it, and it's gonna be through the announce table, through me in this chair. Lahroo up and over, dumped onto the outside of the ring as Derek slides underneath the ropes to go out and confront Lahroo as he picks him up. It's a big man. And a power slam down on the outside, sit down, right back first into the mat, but a kick to the face as Lahroo tries to make it back to his feet.
It throws Derek into the post. That post is not covered with anything, by the way. It's just painted blue. There's no padding,
Yeah,
no
it's
nothing.
Just a giant piece of metal. In fact, I think every time we get to an EGW show, we kind of just find pieces from outside the building and put it together. Facebuster, kick to the gut and dropped on the face. Goes for the coffin drop and through Lahroo while he's standing. Kick to the back as he flips him over.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
A little bit of rolling thunder,
go for a pin.
RVD style.
And a kick out from Lahroo. Derek over here actually putting a lot of pressure on Lahroo. And a swanton. Lahroo still kicking out. I thought he might have been done for sure. This man has not been able to get up yet.
Crowd really enjoying the fight, telling them to fight forever, but really it's been Derek that's taken full control as he hypes himself up to get Lahroo back up, hitting Madness, the Swanton Bomb-esque move from the top rope. Off the rope goes Lahroo, a drop kick to the face, and he's still pumped up, but he goes for the cover. Arm across the face.
Still not enough to take out Lahroo.
Lahroo putting up a good fight. I mean, I've seen Lahroo take some moves before. This is tough on him. Up and over at the springboard, just absolutely putting more and more pressure onto Lahroo.
And a kick to Lahroo's bald ass head.
I think he can hear you, man. You're right in front of him.
I'll be honest.
Maybe coming back with a little bit of offense.
Also, you're right. I probably should be a little bit more scared when he doesn't have Maloney. This man goes off the rails, even though he is the one getting railed right now by Derek. Derek doing what he does best and just honestly destroying. Don't call him Derek the Destroyer for nothing.
Whip into the corner. He scoop slams down Lahroo as he goes and heads back over to the corner. Straight up to the top rope. He's waiting for Lahroo to get to his feet.
Oh!
Leg across the back of the neck as he shoots the leg.
And Lahroo got pinned. Wow.
Derek with a huge victory over Lahroo.
Here is your winner.
To start his week off. That is a 3-week streak of winning in a row for Derek the Destroyer. Never being pinned is never felt better.
Never being pinned has never felt good.
Admire your Destroyer.
And admire the one who has never been pinned.
What an absolute a queller of momentum has Derek been in the last few weeks, as Derek has put together quite the stretch of winning and having beaten B by count out for a 10 count out of a ring, beating Tendo from escaping a cage, and now pinning Lahroo, kind of racking up all sorts of victories in different ways. Just absolutely putting the pressure on Lahroo the whole match and getting that victory at the end.
Derek honestly proving that he hasn't been pinned. If you don't look back past like 3 weeks, he hasn't been pinned.
Never ever.
The truth is right there. There's not a single lie.
Being pinned.
Are the TVs off in the back, or are they?
I don't know if he's made it to
Do
the
they
back
have
yet.
sound?
I think he's still out there gloating about winning, you know?
Oh wait, hold on.
Updated stats.
I see him. He's about to go to the back, and all right, let's stop talking about it.
We don't want him to hear me.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of not being heard, this has nothing to do with not being heard. Our next matchup is going to be Jameson versus B.
Yeah, Jameson versus B is a good matchup for the two of them, as it kind of puts B in a spot where beating Jameson would do wonders to move her up the ranks and prove the Queen of the Ring moniker and stinging their opponents. While Jameson has been putting together quite the resume, Jameson actually has our highest winning percentage, not named a rabbit, that's been here for the longest. So Jameson also putting together quite the accolade of wins in recent memory, similar to how we were talking about Derek. But just overall, Jameson putting on great matches, great star matches, and getting wins when needed.
Absolutely, like Jameson has been consistently at the top of his game. Beemancer is finally starting to hit that stride where she's catching all the pins. She's getting all the W's that need to be got. Like we keep referring back to the Iron Man match, but like 7 pins is absolutely insane to even think about in a single
In 15
match.
minutes.
Yeah.
Not even like 60 minutes. In 15 minutes, 7 pins is crazy.
And most of those pins were in the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, that bee sting, it's dangerous. If you've ever been stung by a bee in real life, it's about the same, if not worse.
I can't think of anything less that I want to do right now than be stung by a bee. So,
That's true.
I'll keep that to you. You let me know how it feels. If you need to go get bee stung by bee right now, you can probably get in the middle of the ring if you want to go line it up.
No, trust me. I know what it's like to be stung by a bee. I do have a really funny story though. When I was younger, there was like a dead bee just on the ground. My brain thought, "Ooh, I want to squish it more." So in my bare feet, I stepped on it.
I stepped on a bee.
Yes, stinger was up.
You would step on a bee. That sounds like something that you would do.
It honestly, it
Since you're always trying
was.
to make fun of our superstars, and they can hear you, and then they'll come over here and throw me.
You're the one that's been making fun of them. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
Never
just saying,
me.
Derek's never been pinned. Never been pinned.
That's what I've been saying.
From Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds, Walker!
Moving right along as Jameson makes his way down to the ring, the pilot in control of his own fate, the man that always makes sure he has everything lined up, he plans things out, he knows his fights, he knows his opponents, and he's really put together the resume that we've been talking about where enough wins get you to the top, and it seems like Ross is the target, and Jameson's been close before. He's been close, but he's never been to the pinnacle. He's never held the title, and EGW Championship might be his next stop after this match.
Listen, I have heard recently that that's weird. Um,
Help.
So we're gonna have to run that back here in a sec. Everything's freezing up on me apparently.
Did the
That's
game
okay.
crash?
Everything crashed almost.
You're live. We're still good. People can hear me. I'll yap if you need to.
All right, good. Keep yapping, yap away.
We'll get it back up. No worries. I think as we keep going forward and we keep trying to find ways to make superstars make an impact, really the biggest thing that we look for is people that can represent EGW at its core. And I feel like Jameson has been putting together quite an exemplary profile for himself. He's not somebody who cheats. He's not somebody who tries to find a way to connive his way to the top. And I think that goes a long way. And when you see champions like maybe like you see Ross, who's kind of like he takes a vacation. I think you get somebody like Jameson, who's a fighting champion, somebody who wants to defend his title every single week. Meanwhile, Ross might just walk into a match like with Pep and think maybe he can do one over on somebody who maybe doesn't have enough wins. If Ross gets caught tonight, I could see Jameson getting a shot sooner rather than later. And could you imagine the implications if Pep gets a win tonight? We talk about it in other weeks where our superstars get pinned by people who aren't even in the title conversation, and then look at what happens. Lahroo versus Jameson versus Ross, and then Ross takes the title home in a ladder match when Maloney can't figure out how to get on and off a ladder, and that's it.
Yeah, like I was gonna say about Jameson before everything decided to crash on me. Like just like fourth wall stuff here. I went and deleted a bunch of files to clear up space so my computer would run a bit faster. And of course, as soon as I do that is when everything's freezing up. It's lovely.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, I was saying that I don't know. I'm losing it. Ugh.
Does your OBS is okay, yeah?
I think so.
Is it dropping frames or are you good? Okay.
Doesn't drop frame, but it gives me like encoding errors while I was like opening and all that stuff.
Okay.
I think it
And
should
game's
be
opening,
fine.
so you're okay with that?
Yeah. The game's
Cool.
open now, I
Sponsored
guess.
by W Energy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Sponsored by W Energy, but we'll go through that during the ad break.
Ad break and break the ads in.
That's right.
I wonder if because B really has B hit the beast thing in quite a while? Because it was a count out from Derek last week. Beat Sean in the Iron Man match, but was there a bee sting in that match? There was a bee sting in that match. I think there was one in that match.
Yeah, something like that. I have no idea. Can't think of it off the top of my head.
I'd love to see if B can get this dub here. What happens with the landscape of it? I mean, we're getting into the category of like having fatal four ways and triple threats for number one contenderships with how many people are winning versus how many people keep losing in EGW.
Yeah. The only thing that's been consistent with EGW right now is Timbo losing. That's it.
Yeah, rinse repeat, I think, at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like 8 bee stings in that match.
Hot take, there wasn't enough. I think there should have been more. The stream still looks fine, right?
It looks good to me.
Okay, cool. It's just
I haven't seen it switch over to the EGW screen, but we'll see. It should be good.
Yeah, I haven't switched it yet, but it on my end is just saying poor network connection detected on like Twitch itself. So I'm just double checking. All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds, Walker.
Okay, so anyways, what I was saying about Walker before the game decided to rudely die on me is that some people call him the Lorax. I think that he's the Lorax of the sky. He doesn't speak for the trees. He speaks for the plains.
He's the plain whisperer, as far as I know.
Yeah.
That's what they called him back in college.
And his opponent from Germany,
Be
All
ever
right.
the crowd favorite, flying from post to post and stinging the opponents. Nice little crotch shots on everybody, but hey, whatever gets the job done, you gotta win somehow, and everybody's here for keeps. So if you're a beekeeper, you're trying to keep the bees in the right spot, the winning column of the category. You like that? Like what I did right there?
Absolutely. Yeah, like B knows how to get the wins, and that's honestly the main one of the main things you need to know when you're in the ring is how you can secure yourself a win. And if that is by B singing, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
So be it. Stiff kick to the face as Jameson blocks a second kick from B and rolls up B for a pin.
Only a 1 count.
Quick one count, trying to maybe keep B grounded.
Yeah, try to keep the wings off of her.
She reverses it now and kick to the back of Jameson. Elbow to the gut as he gets back up to his feet with a driving knee across the face. High impact moves early on. Trading blows as they tie it up in the ring. Jameson maybe a little bit stronger, pushing B up against the ropes right now. So referee tries to break them apart.
Jameson with a big right hand. Now they're back to being locked up.
This man's a boxer. He's an athlete. We may say that he flies planes pretty often, but he comes out ready to go. He's got that striker ability.
He's been in plenty of fights back in his day too. So he's just bringing all of that knowledge that he has to the ring.
Just a kick to the face, a kick to the gut, missed over with the head kick. Rolls under as grabbed again. I don't think Jameson wants B to get that far away because those impact moves come from a distance, right? Overhand right is caught. Chop to the chest. Springboard. Head scissors. Hurricanrana. Patented move from B as she gets shoved off of Jameson. Hip up.
Jameson keeps wanting to throw big rights at her, but I think she's just reading it at this point.
Jameson showing off that he can go up to new heights as he's a high flyer as well. Driving knee across the mouth. Goes for the pin.
A kick out at 2.
2 count early as the crowd is in. They are into it. If they're going to watch Jameson high fly, they know B can do it. Do we know Jameson can do it too? We know Jameson's more of a striker, but he's really working on the limbs, maybe trying to keep B grounded to
try to keep the B down.
Yeah, trying to keep the B down, trying to de-wing the B. As he tries to rip the wings off of B. A little bit of a heel move, if you ask me. Kicks to the face against the ropes.
Oh!
Step up Inzaguri over the rope as B
slides through the rope and Hurricanrana.
Sheesh! I don't think I've seen anyone do that yet.
I don't think I've seen that either. Jameson slamming B into the railing. That's going to lead to a broken back, that's for sure.
What impact as he power bombs B off of the rail in front of the fans.
DDT
B
to
with
the
DDT
outside.
to the outside. Shot to the knee, shot to the stomach. Kicks.
B now getting a lot more aggressive and continuing to beat him while he was down as well. Now getting him back in the ring.
Yeah, I think B wants a pin for this. So drop kick is missed. As Jameson just slams B down to the ground. Middle rope as he's calling for B to stand back up. The lax handle's missed. The shot to the stomach. Tip up Hurricanrana. A lot of high-flying, impactful moves from B.
And stomping on his arm.
Yeah. Ties up the arm behind his back to stop the blood flow. Big springboard move. Kick to the face. Springboard again onto the outside from the apron.
Into a swanton.
Through.
Now B's taking off. B, what are you doing? Taking off the cover?
B is letting the metal be exposed in the corner. Maybe a little upset from Jameson trying to rip off the wings before.
I think
the back double axe handle across goes for the cover.
The ref is busy.
The referee is fixing the corner.
The ref was fixing the corner and so there was no pin being made. Also a smart move by B.
B with a kick to the gut.
Goes Jameson into the corner.
Jameson was setting up. Into the corner he goes as he reverses it around.
I was gonna say if that didn't keep a B grounded, I don't know what will at that point. Jameson's just out here. He's just been throwing hands nonstop.
been pretty physical so far for both of them as Jameson picks up B, hangs her up on the top ropes, and comes off the swinging neck breaker right there as he flows through for the pin.
And kick out from B.
Yeah, 2.5 is close right there.
Yeah, that was a real close call. I was calling for B to get up.
Yeah, he's feeling it now. All the momentum in his favor until B blocks this.
Oh!
Oh my God! With the drone hit, and she's just calling for him to get back up. Kick. Roll through, pulls the arm. Roll up pin.
And the kick out from Jameson.
Jameson's back to his feet. Rights and chops and rights and chops. Big right hand to knock B down, goes for the pin.
And still a kick out from B. B still has a bit of life left in her.
Raining down the rights onto B, onto the head. Slamming her antennae down into the mat.
I think Jameson is starting to get very frustrated.
This is a different side of Jameson, I feel like we've seen. Trying to rip the wings off and trying to just...
This is very much a... Jameson's acting very heelish today. It's weird.
It's like ever since B tried to take the corner off of the rope, he's trying to outdo it. Double axe handle as he brings him down onto the B's head. Picks her back up.
The running bulldog. Calling for her to get up.
This could be it. And the cutter off the airplane spin. Rolls through the leg.
And that's the pin.
That'll do it. Jameson victorious.
Here is your winner,
Another impressive victory as he continues to rack them up. Unfortunately, B at the detriment of a loss here. Jameson proving why he's on top and why Ross is in his sights. This does more for him than he probably even knows.
Absolutely. The fact that Jameson has been continuing to win consistently, even the only real match that he's lost recently was that triple threat match. He like Jason's been at the top of his game, and as soon as B got rid of that corner, he knew that he had to start playing a little bit dirtier, get his hands dirty to be able to put more pressure onto B.
Yeah, Jameson really, like you said, the triple threat match, and like, yeah, it's a loss, but like it's three people, right? One person was the champion, didn't retain the championship. Another person did get the championship, and he was kind of just in the middle there. And the only other time he's lost is when he was in a match versus Turk when Turk was on a tear in the beginning of EGW. It's almost like it doesn't exist anymore. This is a new person that we have here fighting all the way to the top. Jameson is easily one of the top contenders for the EGW championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, especially with the amount of momentum that Jameson has had going for him. Like he's easily in the top. If anything, he might be even edging out Lahroo at this point at the top.
Oh, Lahroo hates beating Edge too.
Yeah, he honestly Lahroo hates a good edging. Yep. A lot of us love a good edging. Lahroo does not, unfortunately.
Not Lahroo.
But speaking of edging, the next matchup we have here that we're going into is Turk versus Sean Morris.
Yeah, Turk is what we call it, just tons of meat, all gas, no brakes or something like that, no neck, whatever we call him. Turk is just a big force to be reckoned with. Hasn't had the best streak as of lately when it comes to winning matches, but he still puts the pain down. But Sean is looking for kind of a rebound and had a win last week versus Timbo, kind of to get him back on the right path after being pinned 7 times and B stung a bajillion times in the Iron Man match. But he had a good streak before that. So, I mean, Sean wins tonight. There's no saying that Sean isn't a top contender as well. So we'll see how it goes for him in this week's matchup.
Absolutely. Like if Sean can can play it smart, conserve his own stamina, wear down Turk. He could very well have it in the bag, but of course with Turk, once he gets mad, it's like he gets even stronger. It's like he starts losing more of the neck that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
It's like his neck gets wider.
There's not that much left, so yeah, if he's just gonna keep getting wider, he's just gonna end up being a toad at the end of the day. So,
Which I mean, it could inevitably end up being what happens with Turk. But if Turk starts bleeding, Sean might have to run. Might have to just get out of there immediately.
that was his calling card. That was Turk's calling for a while. He bleeds, he wins, and I don't know. Maybe Sean can avoid that. Sean kind of the same style as B with the high flying and the impactful moves, and I don't know. Maybe he has one in him where he can kind of outpace and outmaneuver Turk and get the W here.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 430 pounds, Turner the Mercer Lees.
And as we say every week, this man is just a big slab of meat. No bread, no water. He doesn't need any of that. Honestly, I don't even know if there's bones in there at this point. I think he might just be working off pure muscle.
All the bones are connecting his clavicle to his cranium. He has no neck.
I think the only bone in his body is probably his spine. All of his muscles just started attaching to the spine.
He can hear you, you know. I think.
I don't know. Does he have ears?
I don't see them. But I'm also like I'm also not on the side. Oh wait, he's turned. Yeah, I can see he has ears.
Okay, yeah.
I think he heard you. He's looking at you, dude. Just wait. Just be nice.
Turk, you're doing great, buddy. Keep up the good work.
He's not.
Please don't kill me.
He knows it.
I hope he doesn't kill me.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sean.
Golly! The amount of pyro!
I keep forgetting how much pyro we gave him.
Fireworks.
Honestly, he's lucky that he's already rich enough as it is, because he's been giving us a little bit of money to help pay it, cover it, but like, I don't know, man. He's starting to burn through that amount that he gave us real quick.
I think my eyebrows just got burned through. They just got singed off.
Also, do you even have eyebrows? I don't think I've seen you with eyebrows.
Yeah, not anymore. Every week, any little hairs that I get back get burned off, dude.
I thought I was smelling burnt toast. I think it's just your burnt eyebrows.
I gotta put butter on these eyebrows for the toast. Turk and Sean getting it underway. Sean with a kick to the leg into the side of Turk as he side Russian leg sweeps and moonsaults to put the pressure on early. This is Sean's fighting style. He does this every week. Another moonsault attempt but misses. Sean likes to put the pressure on early and try to get a quick pin. And in fact, he had the lead against B in the Iron Man match. And I mean, in a one-on-one, it's just one pin, right? So that's all he needs. Kick to the stomach though, as Turk just steps up and over to gigantic man over somebody's body. Big overhand right. Kicks to Sean, but Sean falls through. Kicks to the gut, punch to the gut, kick to the gut.
Whoa!
Spanish fly on a gigantic man.
I didn't know he could do that.
Another moonsault. High impact, high velocity as Sean goes up to the top rope.
Sean's putting everything that he can out now on Turk to try to put the big man down quick.
Hooks the leg.
And a 2 count
already.
already.
Early. This match hasn't been going on for a minute. Standing
moonsault.
moonsault. Sean is on fire. Keeping the pressure on Turk as Turk is trying to find his way. He's out in the middle of the ring, eyes glazed over.
And Hurricanrana. Dude, Honestly, Sean's just dancing around Turk at this point. Oh, I lied. Hold on.
Turk
Oh,
ducks
never mind. We're good. We're good.
But Sean's ready for it. Throws an elbow into the gut and rolls through as Turk tries to grab him with a clothesline. Turk is down and out, and he's crawling to the ropes.
Sean's been putting an insane amount of pressure onto Turk. Like, I don't know if I don't know if Turk will be able to recover from all that damage he's been taking. It's just been so early. It's been clothesline after clothesline. Followed up with a leg sweep.
Turk is back up, but a springboard flying forearm from the corner. Turk is down and he's holding his head as he's raucous. His neck hasn't moved one time.
And Turk moved out of the way. A big headbutt from Turk. That's one man you would not want to get a headbutt from.
Yeah, this is where you don't want to be now if you're Sean. Sean just barely missing World Ship Pain from the corner as he's getting kicked and kneed and really just muscled, bodied, bruised on the ground as he gets back to his feet. Turk with an overhand right, another right kick to the gut, and a clubbing blow to the back and the upper body, saying you have a neck and this is where it's going to hurt you.
Pop up power bomb to Sean
as he goes for the leg hook.
And a kick out from Sean. Sean's not done yet. But Turk going up to the middle rope. Oh!
Big splash. That's a lot of weight. Kick to the face. Sean was ready. Maybe playing possum and wanting Turk to get up, calling for an Irish whip into the rope. Drop kick into the ropes. He lands as he's kind of wobbled all over that rope.
And he did throw Turk to the outside. What's Sean doing? Sean diving through the middle rope to kick him.
I think that was the Turk burp. I'm pretty sure he missed, though.
Oh, big clothesline from Turk.
Oh my gosh, a clubbing clothesline from Turk on the outside. Sean gonna be getting goozled.
A big choke slam. Oh, there's not even any padding there.
He moved out of the way of the padding to chokeslam him. That's gotta hurt so bad as he throws Sean back into the ring, and Turk is on the hunt.
Turk going for the pin. And a kick out from Sean. Unfortunately, because the chokeslam was on the outside, it gave Sean just enough time to recover.
Woke him back up a little bit off the rope. Turk, this is the shoulder block takedown kick to the leg as Sean grabs an arm and rolls through and gets the pin on Turk.
And the kick out from Turk.
Ooh, high impactful DDT, not busted open. Sean is on fire again. He's brought the momentum back to himself as the Irish whips Turk. Off the ropes he goes, down and under. Coming back at him.
Arm drag.
Arm drag takedown. Into the corner he goes. This could be it.
And an elbow drop.
Elbow across the chin because there's no neck. Hooks the leg.
And a kick out from Turk. Turk has some life still left in him after taking all those moves consecutively.
Step up Enziguri, running off the ropes onto the outside. Springboard, missing.
Sean kind of missed it there.
The distance.
Yeah, he must have. Even though Turk's like a big body, I don't know how you can miss that.
Planting Turk down on his back and on the back of his neck, clavicle, head. All one bone. Tries to get the kick to the gut, gets caught. Turk, Irish whip, off the ropes. He missed. Sean Irish whips into the corner.
What's Sean doing? Sean throws him into the post.
Shoulder first into the post, through the turnbuckles as he's being stomped, and now Sean has him in the.
Sean saw him. He saw it too.
What he looks like in the other side of the ring.
Just show him how stupid he looked.
Sweep of the leg. Athletic and ambitious is Sean as he goes for the pin.
And the pin on Turk. Wow.
Turk takes the loss as Sean in the win column yet again, 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row for Sean, 2 losses in a row for Turk.
That's not going to make him happy, and he's not bleeding. He's going to be even less happy.
No. It's unfortunate for him. He might have to start sandmanning himself and busting himself open pre-match.
Hey, that was a really good match.
Yeah, that was a good match, especially for Sean. Sean was able to keep up that energy that whole time, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want Turk to know that I thought that was a great match because he lost, but you know, I'm pretty happy for Sean right there. That was really good for him.
And like the amount of momentum Sean had for most of that match, I'll be honest, as soon as the chokeslam happened on the outside, I was getting a little bit unsure on if Sean would have been able to keep up the momentum that he had, but
Yeah,
he was able.
like when Sean comes firing like that, we've seen it time and time again. Sean ends up burning out so quickly, but he actually got a lot of momentum back and really was kind of like a second half fighter in that one. It was nice.
Yeah, Sean, like typically the first half, yeah, Sean's crushing. Sean crushes every first half of a match, but he always struggles with the second half. But this time he was able to keep that momentum going, even after getting clubbed a handful of times by Turk. He got back up and was able to just hit everything that he could, except for one springboard move, which he just judged the distance on. But you know, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Exactly.
Yeah. So the ads are about to start over here, so we are probably just going to run that. But the next match will be Timbo Slice's match. None of us know who his opponent is. Timbo doesn't know his opponent. The only one who really knows who the opponent was the GM who was scheduling this match.
Yeah, and like we alluded to earlier, the GM was kind of more interested in bringing people from the outside that maybe have an opportunity to show that they could be winners in EGW, as opposed to Timbo, who really hasn't had any luck so far. Hasn't really even put on much momentum in matches. He's, as of recently, had a little bit better opportunity to show what he actually has to offer for EGW. But I mean, maybe fresh blood is something that needs to happen so that he can try to take his talents to somebody coming in trying to make a name for themselves, maybe making a mistake, and he can show them what's what.
For sure. But we're going to run the ads now. If you guys don't want to see the Twitch ads, you know, you guys can subscribe. You guys can do what Seam did earlier and what Timbo did. Seam also, thank you for the Prime, by the way. Thank you, Timbo, for the resub as well. I didn't shout those out earlier, but appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, we'll actually no, we can't start the prediction yet. We can't start that. Yeah. We'll do that once his opponent is revealed. But yeah, ads are going to run. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in about 3 minutes or so. All right, and now while those ads are going, you guys are still gonna have to deal with ads.
Yeah, suck it, nerds.
Suck it, nerds. Hold on a sec. Let me go. Cold water for this, baby. Need that cold water. Baby, hey, baby. This stream is sponsored by W Energy. Exclamation W in the chat. If you guys want to get some Jairless energy, you guys can go there. They use a lot of like natural ingredients. I do have 4 tubs here. 2 of them are empty. One of them is almost empty. The other one I've been slowly chipping away from. The ones I have here are Grandpa's Denture Water, Shallow Monarch Surge, which was a collaboration with Solo Leveling. Oh, you guys can't see it. There we go. And then we have one of their newer ones, the Japanese Yuzu, and one of the OG ones that was actually my first flavor that I ever got was Dub Sludge, which is like a green apple. They do also have hydration formulas as well if you guys aren't looking for something with caffeine, or if you guys don't deal well with caffeine. You guys can get the hydration blend, and that will and all those are caffeine free. It has the same amount of scoops and everything, 30 servings. And each scoop of the Dubby is equivalent to 2 cups of coffee. So we're actually gonna throw some Japanese yuzu in there because I'll be honest, I've been a sucker for the dub sludge as of recently. Strawberry banana one was so good. It honestly, it really was. I kind of wish they brought it back, but that's all right. I believe they are soon going to be putting out a newer flavor. Their newest one is a s'mores one, which they say tastes really good with milk. I don't drink milk on its own, so no, thank you. Does it make you poo real good like coffee does? No, not really. It's without the poop. So drink that out of your gamer subs. No, I don't drink I don't drink big energy stuff. We got a W shaker. Only W. All W all the time. Oh yeah. Japanese yuzu. Very good. Very good flavor. And I believe like they are putting out a new flavor soon, which is another like collaborative one. I think another anime collab, I think they were saying. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm just gonna do this real quick, just in case. Code Cinex realized w.gg when sponsor. What do you mean? I already got one. It's right there. Use that damn thing.
Do the damn thing.
What the hell is a boba waffle? It sounds like blue waffle, and I know that's not right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've been sponsored, brother. Always been. Always gotta go with a W. But now the ads are done now. So welcome back to EGW. All right, so we have Timbo Slice versus a mystery opponent. All we can say about Timbo is he's been doing nothing but losing. So honestly, your money should be going on whoever's coming in at this point.
That's what
in all fairness, if you're going based on statistics, the statistics are saying Timbo's gonna lose probably. But hey, for all we know, he might be able to take on this mystery opponent.
We'll have to see how it goes. We also don't know who the GM picked for this opponent, so it could be anybody really.
Yeah.
Could be another bunny for all we know.
Oh my god, a third one?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tim!
Yep, Timbo needs it. He needs the win. He needs to show NJWF above all else is going to be represented here in EGW. One way or another, he needs to get this first win.
Yeah, hopefully as like he's going down the hole of just never winning, which is not very good for him. Like we might just have to ship him back to New Jersey.
Horror EGW. I wonder who the GM picked as his opponent. Somebody similar style, somebody who maybe also needs a win from another company. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna find out here. All right, who did the GM pick?
And his opponent from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, weighing
Oh! One of the hottest superstars on the independent scene. Check out that fire. Check out the flames. As the Blue Magician Azure comes down the ramp and making his EGW debut today versus Timbo. Wow, Sin, I'm excited. This is awesome.
Honestly, this is easily one of the most anticipated to be showing up here at EGW.
Where the hell did he get this pyro budget?
Wait, who approved this pyro? I think stream's good. Encoding error happened. I feel like it ended up skipping through most of like stream wasn't able to see most of Azur's stuff,
Yeah,
but
looks like nothing's running right now. You want to pause?
okay, yeah. We'll just fine.
Okay, okay. Well, I see everything's like kind of catching up. I think everything's catching up. I think everything got encoded finally.
Yeah, we good?
It's good.
It's
Okay,
good.
great.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm gonna reset because we have to be able to watch that intro again.
I'm so sad you guys didn't get to see the intro.
Whatever. Fine. We will rewatch it after. Fine. Anyways, Azur Kale or Azur, I guess. Hottest
Making
superstar.
his EGW debut, his hottest superstar in the independent circuits, a luchador in training, and right through the luchador in the front, the GM must have found him, must have been asking for a match, and is going head-to-head versus Timbo here as he takes him over with the head scissors from behind in the corner, and he's athletic, he's super quick, he's got the skills, and a DDT rolling through as his high-impact moves are also on point here.
But Azur has been showing, like, already has been showing his potential and seems to be giving Timbo a run for his money already. But Timbo did get him with the double axe handle there. And now putting some pressure on the legs and the lower back. As a luchador, a lot of luchadors do tend to be high flying. So this could be a little bit of a situation there. Oh, Fondy, it wasn't the Wi-Fi connection. It's literally just OBS being a dipshit.
With the kick to the gut and overhand right as he's trying to take back the control of this match from Azur, came out flying. Over the top rope and a right hand and a shoulder to the gut as he
my God!
and a whipping power bomb onto the outside for Azur. As he puts the pressure on Timbo. Timbo kicks off of that, probably still a little bit dazed, but needs to get back on top and put the pressure back on Azur.
I mean, Timbo is trying to gain the momentum back into his favor after that power bomb. I mean, even if Timbo can just keep Azur on the ground and for the whole 10 count and come back into the ring, it means he wins. That's technically a win for Timbo, but unfortunately for him, Azur did end up getting back in. And a little neck breaker onto Azur as well. And he reversed. Looks like this has been a whole lot of back and forth right now, too. Timbo ended up reversing the Irish whip there after going off the rope a couple times. Stomping Azur's head into the ground. Ooh. And a 2 count from Timbo. He is now starting to put a lot more work onto Azur. Looks like he's trying to drag him away from the rope. I don't know what he's got planned, but Azur's already getting up. And a little swift kick to Timbo's back. Whoa! Azur trying to bounce off the top rope, but Timbo did get out of the way of it. Azur trying to play it smart, going to the other side of the rope, but gets shoulder tackled in onto the ground. Timbo's just in the ring pacing. Azur is getting up now. And back into the ring. does roll out of the way. Into a DDT. For the 2 count. Azar looks like he's going for the 3 amigos. 2. And does he hit the 3rd? And the 3rd lands. Springboard moonsault unfortunately does miss. He didn't have that lined up properly. As they're throwing Timbo into the rev. Timbo sitting in the corner. Big kick to Timbo's head. What is this? Is he just moonsault? This man's just moonsaulting from each rope. Oh! The triple moonsault. And only a 2 count on Timbo. I thought he was done for sure.
The 3 amigos. A? Timbo catching the foot, and it doesn't matter as Azure Inzaguri step up from the middle rope, dropping the double axe handle across the throat and the neck of Timbo as Timbo gets back to his feet and goes for a tie-up, double arm suplex over the top. Azure flat on his back in the corner of the ring. Timbo trying to re-put on the pressure after being handled for the last little bit of the match, dragging Azure to the middle of the ring. As he waits for Azure to stand up, tie up, grabs the front face lock, suplex just from the head and the neck. That's got to put a lot of pressure on every piece of body part up above the waist. Overhand rights and lefts to spin around.
Standing Spanish fly. What a reverse by Azure. Azure waiting for Timbo to get back up. Standing moonsault missed, unfortunately. Now getting thrown into the corner. Timbo's looking like he's running out of steam here. He was taking his sweet time getting into that corner.
A little bit of face buster as he tries to roll Timbo on each limb, taking out different pieces. Step up over. Tries to go for a kick to the chest. Overhand right misses. Overhand right hits this time. Back chop. DDT.
That's like a pop-up DDT almost. I don't even know what I would call that. As they're choking Timbo on the rope. Oh, it looks like Azur's going for it again. Not one moonsault, not 2 moonsaults. Going to the tippy top, 3 moonsaults.
Go to the pin.
1, 2, and that's it for Timbo. Timbo yet again being taken out by yet again another opponent. Like what else? Like what else can we throw at Timbo to even try to give him any sort of advantage?
How can you have an advantage, Sin? It's a new opponent. There's no way he could have known. As Azure takes the victory over Timbo with the pin. What a great debut. High flying action, high impact. Azure making a stay for himself here in EGW. Welcome in.
Absolutely. Welcome to the EGW universe, Azure. Starting off strong with getting a dub first before Timbo.
Well, you know what? The GM was looking for new blood and for people to represent EGW in the winning column, and maybe that's something that's going to shake up a little bit of the landscape down at the bottom of the pyramid where, you know, some people who can't get wins. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, he might need to look for some help. We talked about it last week a little bit. Timbo might need someone to you know, kind of help him step up to the plate, like whether that's a manager, whether that's a teammate or a partner. Someone's got to be in his corner at this point.
Yeah, like at this point, Timbo has to be getting desperate for like any sort of win at this point, because this man, he literally has not been able to catch a single break ever since the start of EGW. Even in
right. Timbo's the gatekeeper. If you can't beat Timbo, you can't get in.
Wait,
You gotta
wait,
beat Timbo to
might
get
be
in.
onto something. He might be onto something. Maybe Maloney might have some tips for Timbo. Who knows? Maybe what Maloney needs is not someone that's at the top of their game. He needs someone to work with at the bottom of the totem pole, which that very well might be Timbo. Actually,
The
that's
best
correct.
thing that
It's not
Maloney
might be.
has
It
going
is.
for him in advice would be teaching Timbo how to climb up and down a ladder over and over again and drop them in the ring. That's probably the best thing that Maloney could do for him.
Listen, have you lifted a lot of ladders? Those ladders can be pretty heavy. So I mean, if you can lift a ladder, you might be able to lift Timbo, or not Timbo, Turk.
I'm also a big chair sitter at this table while you mock Turk. I never would do that, Turk. I love you.
Listen, I wasn't mocking Turk. Turk knows he's a big man. He's a hefty guy.
Yeah, but you keep talking about his neck, man.
I mentioned his neck once. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Turk, if you're going to look for somebody to go after, buddy, it ain't me. I'm fragile.
No. Go. You can take Kyle. It's all Kyle. Kyle's been saying everything. He's been slandering everyone's name, especially Turk's.
Turk, there's a reason why the Chubby Bunnies were going after Sin's car and not mine in backstage brawls, okay?
And that was just a problem with the parking. But speaking of them, the next match that we have up here is going to be Ben versus I'm trying to blank on her name right now. Oh my god.
Jessica?
Yeah, Stephanie? No, Stephanie. That's it. Hold on a sec. I actually started a little too early. I'm just skipping all this so I can go back.
Certainly can't make anything worse. You're right, Melon. I guess you can't get worse than Timbo not having a win, so it can't get any worse. You're right.
That's true. That's
a good point.
The only way out of the bomb is up. I mean, the truth is right there. Yeah, the next matchup that we have is Ben of the Great Minds versus Stephanie Rabbit of the Chubby Bunnies. I don't know why I'm struggling with names right now.
You're doing great.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my bestest.
Ben trying to do the last little bit of revenge that he possibly can for the Chubby Bunnies, taking out their growing frustrations on the tag team division that maybe doesn't necessarily exist just yet, but the only people that could be considered tag team partners would be the Great Minds. As Tendo Boy has really been taken to by Jessica, and now it's Stephanie's time to shine, as Stephanie has actually taught Jessica everything that she possibly knows. But is there any more tricks up of Stephanie's sleeves as she takes on the high-flying PhD, award-winning, and amazing best friend of Tendo Boy, Ben, this week?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by N.N.O. Boy, representing the Brain Busters from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Showstopper Ben.
Now here the Great Minds are showing up together still.
No lack of confidence. They definitely believe in each other, probably more so than a lot of people may believe in this team. The Great Minds are there for each other, cheering each other on. They just need to be on pace more. They need to know when someone needs help on their team.
Yeah, they all they gotta do is get themselves on the right page with each other, and then that's all they need. And maybe they might be able to stand a match against the Chubby Bunnies.
Accompanied by
Stephanie all business as Jessica is accompanying her to the ring. Absolute baddie of a bad girl. Showing off her stuff, strutting to the ring again. Jessica, flamboyant, flirtatious, beautiful. Jessica, showing that Stephanie was taught her well last week, as Stephanie is ready to go. The fighter, the brawler, ready to take on competition. She takes on Ben this week.
Stephanie has a lot, is a phenomenal athlete. She knows her way around the ring.
I mean, she's the whole reason that Jessica even has a moveset at this point.
Absolutely.
We saw what Jessica's was last week. I mean, I can only imagine what we're going to get to see this week with Stephanie.
Stephanie is absolutely pure business when it wait, hold on. Oh my god. There's no way.
This guy wants to be in a match.
Yeah, I want to be in a match so bad. There we go.
Dive in the ring as Stephanie pushes off Ben, but Ben comes back through with a face buster. Drags down, going for quick momentum. Moonsault. Goes for the pin.
Ben's trying to wrap this one up pretty quick. Already a 2 count onto Stephanie.
The 2 count could be a little bit nerve-wracking for the Chubby Bunnies here very early, as Ben is going quickly on the offensive, trying to make sure that he doesn't give any room to breathe for Stephanie.
Ben's pulling all the stops.
With a springboard senton from the apron over the top rope. Just a 1 count this time. Fireman's carry. Stephanie tries to get a little bit of momentum back. Kick to the chest and knee to the back really quickly. Shot to the arm. Moving towards the legs. Methodically picking apart body parts. Dragging Ben over to the corners. Slams him headfirst into the turnbuckle. Climbing up on top of the turnbuckle. Drags him out. Clothesline down onto the ground. Picking him back up. Springboard.
Crossbody
takedown.
Ben rolling to the other side of the rope. Getting himself back up onto his feet. Stephanie did hit him with a big right.
To the outside.
Now what's going on here? Oh, DDT onto the apron.
Oh my god. Spikes him on the apron. Combination kicks and knee across the face as Stephanie is showing definitely more than a moveset that we saw last week from Jessica. Punch to the face and a headlock. Ben trips her. It's the only way he can get his offense back in motion. Stephanie Jessica throws him into the stairs. Referee count up to 7 as Tenderboy is cheering for some reason. Referee count up to 8.
We are at 9
as Ben gets to his feet.
Oh!
And he couldn't get back in the ring and
oh my god.
He's win by count out.
Wow. All right, God. All right, you know what? It doesn't matter that we had a 6 match today. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's like we're still doing 5.
It's incredible that the great minds just can't find a way to get over one on the Chubby Bunnies. I don't know what it is about the Bunnies, but they have whatever number the great minds think they have. The Chubby Bunnies have the better number.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker than I ever thought it would be. If I'm being completely honest.
It's kind of crazy.
I think the biggest problem is Ben thought that he could just hop over that top rope. He should have just slid in the ring. He would have been fine. He would have made it.
I don't really know what the idea was there, man.
That was wow.
It got counted out. Don't tell the great minds that I'm laughing about them, but that's hilarious. I've never seen a team less coordinated than the Great Minds. They need to get their shit together.
They really do.
Oh my
I
god,
can't
dude.
with this.
Well, so
I mean,
much for that match.
I mean, hopefully they can pull something out in the next couple weeks. Because I don't know. It seems like the Chubby Bunnies have got their number.
They need another tag team to distract the Chubby Bunnies away from them because at this point, I don't know what's going to happen between the two of them.
Yeah, the Great Minds I think they're losing brain cells faster than they are gaining.
Than I just did.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like maybe Stephanie was smacking Ben in the head too. I'll think that DDT on the apron. I think that's what did
That
it.
spike DDT was insane. That was a really good DDT.
I think Ben might he might not have a PhD anymore. I think it might just be a PH.
Yeah. And he might be testing the waters or something else really soon if he can't get a win anytime. I don't know what to tell him.
And honestly, this man very well could have a concussion after that. Who knows? Who really knows at this point? All right, well,
So funny.
I can't believe it.
Oh God. Well, that
It's
brings
good.
us to our main event of the evening.
On the plus side, we didn't run a prediction for that. That would have been real awkward, huh?
That would have been tough. I didn't even think about that. We have a prediction for the main event, guys. Get your points in. Who do you think wins? In our main event of the evening, as Ross returns to EGW after a vacation away with his hot ass wife, and he knows that he could beat anybody in EGW. He's the EGW champion. So the Professor of Pep, after popping out the potted plant in the JM's office, really kind of vying himself into another matchup, wants to pep all over the ring again and wants to take on the EGW champion one more time. He wants another shot. Doesn't care if he wins or loses. He really just wants to pep on him, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that the Professor of Pep is there for. He likes trolling. He likes pepping. He knew that that Ross was just he was just looking for a match to get back into the swing of things, especially after a vacation in Cabo with his hot wife. He sent pictures of her to us previously. We went to his wedding. We can confirm. Can't confirm what Ross says about his wife is very accurate.
Yeah. Still fucking dying, dude.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I can't get over that. I'm sorry, Ben, but you're gonna be the laughing stock of the next week.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that's tough. I think it's even worse that like he put up a fight in the backstage brawl.
He was the cones.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the Professor.
Every single week we keep trying to get him to reweigh himself. It still somehow comes out at 600 pounds. I can't figure this man out.
I think at this point, like, I'm okay with it being 600 pounds.
Yeah, I've gotten used to the fact that it's just baffling that he somehow manages to get around it every time. Now Pep has made it to the ring. Probably about the same amount of time as that match was last.
Michigan, weighing in at 231 pounds, the ECW champion, Ross!
Now Ross finally coming back into in-ring action after winning that EGW championship in the triple threat ladder match.
Ross with all the confidence in the world, knowing what he brings, the caliber of champion that he is, a must-see superstar, a man with a really hot wife. Ross is here as your EGW champion as he looks to take down the Professor of Pep. Maybe take another week off after this. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? If he wins, he might just be like, yeah, I deserve another week off. But I mean, if the Professor of Pep can somehow manage to pull out a sneaky win on him, that might immediately put him up as into a contention opportunity. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I swear I've said it.
This guy wants to be in every match.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing it. It's one of these days, chat.
Tie up in the ring as Ross goes under for what Pep likes to call the do-side-do as he dances with his partner, but he rolls him up this time.
Not even a 1 count.
Pep for the roll.
That one was a 1 count. It's a lot harder to move a 600-pound man when he's laying on top of you. That's a fact.
Tie up again.
Pushing the champion into the corner.
All 600 pounds is a little bit more weight to push Ross back into the corner. Oh, and now Pep grabs him in the do-side-do. Ross was kind of memeing on him, and now Pep is pepping back. But a snapmare takeover from Ross as he goes for the underhook from the chin and gets him in a chin lock. Rear choke. Putting the pressure on Pep, who's near the ropes.
I can literally see his foot underneath the rope. I don't know why the ref's not paying attention to that.
I guess the ref just doesn't care that he's getting attacked onto the corner ropes. Working on the arm now is Ross as he takes Pep down to 1 knee, 2 knees. Really working on the shoulder, the arm, and the hand is being twisted. And Pep just cannot fight out of it. As he sits down on that arm. More pressure, kick to the gut. Spinning him around, goes to the next breaker, but pushed off as Pep comes through with the clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Dropping the Pep bow. Flips him around. Knee to the back of the head. The Professor. Fisherman suplex.
Oh.
Into a shoulder buster of a suplex as well. High impact. Pepping on the hand this time.
Putting some damage onto that forearm from what it looked like. I look for a submission. Trying to put a bit of damage on that leg, but Ross manages to slide out of it pretty quickly.
Yeah, a little bit of a knee bar to keep Ross off of his legs. Oh, we're fighting back and forth now. Chops. Right hands. Overhand right.
Pep wanting more.
Chop across the chest. Caught. Punched across the face. Another punch. Chops back. Pep.
Oh!
Pele kick. Running elbow as he keeps Pep down on the ground, but now he wants to pick him back up. Rolls through it for a calf crusher, and he's got it locked in. But Pep doesn't want any of that.
Yeah. Pep did give him a big old elbow to the back of the head. And now putting more work onto the arm.
Applying the pressure on the left arm as he lets Ross go, but now he's picking him up by the head. Scoops him down, step through, could be the Pep shooter. As he grabs the arms like wings and starts pulling back and stomps him into the ground. Pep pulling him to the middle of the ring, flips him over, shoots the leg, goes for the pin.
And a 2 count.
2 count to Ross. Imagine the impact of Professor of Pep having a win over our EGW champion.
And I will say he doesn't have many wins. I'm pretty sure he only has like 1, maybe 2 wins under his belt. But even just a win on the champ could be carrying the belt.
Oh my God! The buns of Pep dropped onto the chest. Oh, and a 2 count. 600 pounds of buns dropped right on the chest of Ross right there.
That is some hot cross buns if I've ever seen them.
To the middle rope goes Pep as he's calling for Ross to stand up. This could be devastating right here.
Oh!
Double knees to Pep as he drops him down, but Ross keeps up.
And a spear! Spear to Pep. And a kick out from Pep. The spear wasn't enough.
Spear rolling into the corner as Ross sits back. Runs across. Drop kick into the professor. As he swings himself back up. Overhand right, maybe playing possum in the corner. Scoops him up. Maybe wanted to bring it to the corner. Chop to the back of the knee. Brings Pep down to the mat. Wants him back up.
Into the corner. Bring him to the top rope.
Up to the middle rope. Top rope goes Ross. Setting himself up.
And
Pep falls through it. Lets it go. Drops a knee on nobody. And goes for the pin anyway.
And a kick out from Ross too.
I think Pep might have thought he did that. I don't know. As he calls for Ross to get back up. Overhand rights with a backhand chop. Another right sending Ross to the ground.
I mean, for all we know, that could just be Pep playing some mind games with the champion.
Out of the way moves Ross as he grabs Pep and drags him over to the rope. Leans him up against it. Irish whip now. Ducks underneath. Off the ropes he goes. Hitting inside out clothesline. Turning the Professor of Pep into a rinse cycle right there. Springboard. Catches.
Into a DDT.
Yeah, a little reverse DDT right there. Scoops him up. Could be. Shoulder buster.
It's Ross over.
Ross
1,
over.
2. And that's it for the Professor of Pep.
Pep's right out of the ring immediately.
Pep's like, get me out of here, man. I'm out.
I think the Professor Pep got what he wanted to out of that. I'm not sure. Ross with the victory, proving why he's the EGW champion.
He did have to work for it a little bit, but he didn't have to work too hard. He got his win, and now he can get out of there.
You know, I just like to. I like to think to myself that the Professor of Pep just likes to have fun. You know.
Yeah.
His
absolutely.
one win versus Timbo is his one win that he could claim to fame. That's all he has. It might be good enough for him. I'm not too. That might be good enough for him.
I mean, he in all fairness, I think he always had a fighting chance against Pep or against Ross. Sorry.
If you want to call it that, I mean, it was definitely entertaining, which is, you know, something we look forward to in EGW. We like the Professor of Pep for what he brings to the table, which is not very much besides pepping.
I mean, in all fairness, I think he brought a bit more than the Great Minds did this week. I will say that.
The Great Minds were there for show, and lots of not telling, I guess.
Yeah, that was pretty much what was going on there. There's a whole lot of there's a whole lot of counting.
Yeah, I want to know what the next steps for our Great Minds tag team is. If maybe they need another little pressure team to kind of take the focus off of them as they can regroup, because I mean, we're going into territory where they're going to need to try to tag together to try to get a W. They can't do it alone.
Yeah,
The women are too strong.
They've literally been trying consistently to, like, on their own to be able to get any sort of momentum against them, but even in 1v1s, they aren't able to hold a candle to the chubby bunnies. Like they've been getting zero momentum trying to take them on, but like maybe over like the next, like, I don't know, like week or two leading up to the next super show, maybe they can figure something out. Maybe they can lock down a plan as a tag team and be able to pull something over the Chubby Bunnies, because like taking them on
Honestly, that's
one-on-one, it just hasn't been working out for them.
it's probably more realistic for them, to be honest.
Yeah,
They need the tag
honestly.
team momentum back. Probably better for them than not at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's been
Updated.
like the fact that in both of the backstage brawls, they lost. Um, Tendo
Yeah,
Boy Tendo Boy tried one-on-one. That didn't work out well. Ben tried one-on-one. That worked out even worse. So like I don't know where they can go from here. Like they're almost like the Timbo tag teams.
The Timbo
That's
tag
hard
team
to say.
might be
That's that's a hard pill to swallow, but that might be the case.
well, I sat on him, so I kind of won when Pep slapped his butt cheeks and then sat on what do you call it, Ross. I was like, this is it. It's over. You
I'll
get
be honest.
sat on by the Professor of Pep.
I
That's it. You might as well
I'll
just
be
take the
honest.
pin.
I thought he might have won there. It was doing the whole like close up of it too, and I was like, oh no, I've never seen. And once again, something we've never seen him do before. Where is he getting these moves?
Professor
I
Pep does
promise.
something every week where I'm like, where did he think of this idea?
I promise you, I have not been touching any of these characters, giving them different moves. I have
It's
not
just
done
AI
anything.
adjusting.
He's just been doing this.
The
He
AI
just does
knows
this
that it's
every
a pepper.
week.
The AI just knows that he's a pepper.
Man. I don't know, man. But hopefully next week, like the great minds can pull something together. Because we're getting real close to that super show, and if they're wanting a spot on that show, they need to put their great minds together as a team and not just as individuals. Because I think that seems to be the hardest part for them. Because the Chubby Bunnies, they've been working as a tag team even on the indie scenes, but before even coming to EGW. So they know everything about each other. They know each of their own faults and how the other can make them better. I think that's what Tendo Boy and Ben need to be doing as the Great Minds.
If they want to be a tag team and they want to be formidable and they want to be someone that people can actually believe in, that they have the sustenance to be one of the top premier tag teams, they got to get through the Chubby Bunnies first. It literally is looking like it's going to end up being a brawl between both teams, and maybe the camaraderie together in the ring would be something that the Great Minds can actually put together some kind of sustenance for.
That might end up having to be the case. Like put maybe if we put them like together in the ring, then maybe they can put something together. But like right now, it's a looking grim for them. And
Yeah.
and that's hard to say because they've been on the roster since the start. The Chubby Bunnies have literally just shown up 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but
Oh, they're professionals. They know
yeah,
what they're doing. That's the thing, man.
God, I hope so. The man with the PhD needs to start pulling his damn weight. I need to tell you what, he needs to come up with a game plan.
He
The
was hot out of the
doctor.
gate, and then just it fell apart. He got spiked on the outside, and
Yeah.
then realized that he maybe he has to start studying more. I don't know.
Yeah. He needs to go. He needs to go back to the lab, as some might say.
Oh my gosh, maybe he does. Back to the grassroots.
back to where he started, honestly.